I just pressed the go live and the record button. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Cassandra, aka the Prosperous Heart, and I am here today to share with you part 5 of my 14-part training on how to build engagement on Facebook. Now, let's face it, there's some days where you might put a post out and nobody sees it, right? Chirp, chirp, crickets in the background. Well, here's why. There is so much going on in your newsfeed, and Facebook has to limit it somehow. So there's lots of different ways to do this. First of all, they limit paid advertising, right? They make sure that you are connecting with people, creating those relationships, right? I've covered all of this in the last 4 or 5 sessions. So if you want that information, please let me know. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you something I think is pretty awesome called friends lists. Now, you cannot put this on your page. This is only for your personal profile, but it's a really great option because it helps you organize things, it helps you follow up. It's just a really cool tool. So they haven't built out this tool to where it could be super fabulous to use, but I still like to use it because of these 3 reasons. First of all, you can use it as a follow-up. Let's say, for example, you are looking to promote your business, whether it's direct sales, whether it's a product, service, whatever. You're looking to promote something to provide a solution for someone looking for whatever it is that you're promoting. Well, when you connect with people on Facebook, first of all, businesses are built on relationships, so you need to be working on building your relationships, right? And so when you're connecting on Facebook, you might say, okay, well, I've met this really cool single mom. She's a volleyball enthusiast. She does XYZ, blah, blah, blah. You might have these lists that you put people on to later follow up with and say, oh, I talked with this person. Maybe you had a list that was like December 2019. So that way you followed up with everybody you met in December. You could do that. It's going to get kind of crazy on your list, but you can do that. Or as I was starting to say, you could have certain list types, like maybe you have this really awesome volleyball that you've created or that you're selling through some other company, right? You're an affiliate marketer. And you find someone who hates the volleyballs that they are because they can't, they want to put a design on their volleyball that's not there. Well, if you have a volleyball design company, right, you might have a list of volleyball people that you might go to later and say, hey, we have this new stuff out, wanted to let you know, but don't be a scammy salesperson. Obviously, you want to connect with them and reconnect with them if you haven't talked with them in a while. Get on their page, yada yada. But you could reach back out and say, hey, I remembered that you had a game on the 7th. How did that go? Also wanted to let you know that we just put in our pink volleyballs. Just, let me know if you want to know more, right? So that's an option. You can use those lists as a follow-up. The second reason that you might want to consider using friend lists to build engagement is that it lets you know who does what, right? Like I just said, if they do volleyball, if they're a single parent, if they are in technology, if they are looking to start a business, right? These are ways for you to organize your friends list on your on your profile, uh, and make that a little more organized for you as well. And then the third thing that I wanted to share regarding friends list is that it allows for you to only let me back up. It allows for you to show posts only to certain people. So again, let's say that you are an affiliate marketer, you are a part of a company, and you only want to share with your team, right? You're not selling anything. You're just like, I don't know, doing a freebie for your team or a giveaway for your team, and you want to show them stuff. You could change that privacy setting, which I have a whole training on this. I don't think it was in this one, but let me know if you want that. But you can change your post settings so that only that particular friend list can see it. So maybe it's just your team, maybe it's just those volleyball people, maybe it's just your family. And as I mentioned before, this also helps in the algorithm because, again, only a certain number of things can show up in news feeds at a time. And it also has a higher chance of being seen by those people because those are the only people you're sharing it with, right? So those are the 3 major points of friend lists and how you can use that to build engagement for yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And by the way, I have some really cool stuff that I just learned from the infamous Molly Mahoney about how to so for those who are affected right now by the coronavirus, maybe you're I don't know, you've lost a job, whether you're an artist, a performer, a nurse, a teacher, right? Probably not a nurse, a school nurse, teacher. If you are affected by coronavirus, there are still ways that you can continue doing your practice, continue selling you, right? And so she shared some really great tips that I'm going to be sharing with my coaching clients. So if you want information on that, plus all the great cool things I'm going to be giving them, just feel free to reach out, or it should be tagged, I think, somewhere above below this video for my page, which I will be repurposing this video on my page later. But be sure to, give some likes to that page, because apparently Facebook doesn't like you saying, oh, dang, doesn't appreciate you saying the L word and the F word, FOLLOW. So yes, they are listening. But if you do that, I can be sure that you see more content like this. So thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. Oh, and then if you're on YouTube, obviously there's going to be a little bell or something here. So click that to subscribe and be notified. Just turn it on. So again, thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.